Hey, sexy people. You know what I've always found most interesting? People are often more accepting of infidelity than they are of ethical non-monogamy. Think about it. When someone cheats, there's a clear villain and a clear victim. You can point the finger. You can say the relationship ended because they were unfaithful. There's pain, betrayal, but there's also clarity. But before I go on, hi, I'm Taylor K. Sparks, your ethical non-monogamy coach and sex goddess. So when you agree to open your relationship, when you choose honesty, transparency, and autonomy, and it still doesn't work out, now there's no one to blame, no finger to point. You're left facing yourself. And for a lot of people, that's terrifying because when you can't blame your partner, you have to look at your own expectations, your communication patterns, your fears, your insecurities. It's safer for many people to believe that cheating ruined the relationship than to admit that sometimes growth, freedom, and desire can evolve faster than our capacity to hold them. That fear of the unknown, of seeing who we really are and what we really want, is what keeps so many people and their relationships stagnant. As Esther Perel says, there's always a tension in long-term relationships between security and freedom, between safety and desire. We crave closeness, predictability, and belonging, but we also crave mystery, adventure, and surprise. And maintaining desire over time requires balancing those two opposing needs. When couples become too familiar, too merged, too predictable, the erotic spark, that sense of aliveness, sometimes begins to fade. Some people respond to that by looking outside of the relationship, not necessarily because their partner is lacking, but because they're trying to reconnect with a part of themselves that feels lost. They're chasing the feeling of being alive again. But here's the thing. Deciding to explore ethical non-monogamy isn't a symptom of a broken relationship either. Just like affairs aren't always a sign that the love is gone, ethical non-monogamy isn't proof that something is wrong. It's not a pathology like sex addiction. It's not hormonal like a midlife crisis. It's not about needing more sex or attention due to some insecurity or loneliness. It's about evolution. We are human beings, constantly growing, shifting, changing, discovering. Some of us just evolve at different speeds and different directions. And when we approach that evolution with honesty, care, and consent, we're not running from love, we're expanding it. The real difference between infidelity and ethical non-monogamy is responsibility. In infidelity, we escape accountability through secrecy. In ethical non-monogamy, we choose accountability through transparency. One path is about hiding, the other is about healing. And yet, the one that scares people most is the one that requires us to face ourselves. So if you're exploring what's possible for you and your relationship, whether that's monogamy, non-monogamy, or somewhere in between, remember this. There's no single right way to love. There's only what's honest, conscious, and aligned with you. And I'm not here to make your choices for you. I'm here to support you in understanding them and in creating relationships that are expansive and authentic as you are. Listen, my DMs are open if you have a quick question. But if you're ready to get clarity, confidence, and courage around your relationship choices, you can book a free 20-minute clarity call with me via my site, organicloving.com. Allow me to support what's next for you in your exploration. We can do this together. Until next time, your love, your rules, and your freedom. Bye-bye.